If you're paying someone to create your content, or you are struggling to post consistently, you are probably overpaying and you don't even know it. And when I say overpaying, I don't just mean money. You are either overpaying with your money or you're overpaying with your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. And I will show you what I mean. Most people fall into one of these two categories. You either don't know what to post, you overthink everything, and you spend hours trying to come up with your ideas, or you're paying someone every single month to handle it for you. And the crazy part is, both sides are still struggling because one person is drained, stressed, and inconsistent, and the other person is overpaying for something that shouldn't even cost that much. So the problem isn't content creation. The problem is you don't have a system. Because when you have a system, content stops being stressful and starts becoming predictable. Let me show you what I mean. This is literally what people are paying for every single month. But I'm going to do it in minutes. First, I define exactly who I am, what I'm creating content about. This is important because most people are guessing. But here I'm telling the system my niche, my audience, and my message. And I'm going to start with the position builder. And the reason, I'm just going to click on profile. As I click on my profile, this opens up. And I'm repeating all this because of those individuals that are coming across my video for the first time. Also, if you notice, I'm actually using my desktop this time around. The last video I posted, I actually used my mobile phone. So it's going to look a little bit different. So, as you can see here, my creator type was a digital creator. My niche is I teach individuals how to grow, position and monetize their content to build a profitable personal brand. So also, I explained and listed out my products. So this is very important because it is needed for them to integrate it into your ideas and your caption and everything you do. That's why Haven is nothing like any other tool out there. As you can see, one of my products is a guide. And the name of this guide is Content That Converts. And it teaches how to create content that grabs attention, keeps engagement, and drives action, like followers, leads, or sales. Another one is an ebook. And the name of this ebook is Build a Powerful Personal Brand and explains how to define your niche, position yourself as an authority, and stand out in the crowded market. Also, I have a template. And the name of this template is Viral Content Hooks Bank. And it contains ready-to-use hooks and scroll-stopping opening lines designed to increase views and engagement. And I have other products that I listed out. I don't need to say it out. My brand message is key to help individuals stop posting randomly and start getting strategic content that attracts attention, builds authority, and generates income. So that's my mission for everybody that comes across my page. Another thing is my transformation. This is what I want everybody that uses my ebook, guides, or whatever to. And this is what I want them to undergo. From feeling invisible and inconsistent to become a clear, confident authority who grows an audience and makes money from their content. Lastly, it asks for additional information. And here we write, focus every piece of content on one goal. This is what I wrote. Attention, trust, and monetization. Because this is all I want. I want people to trust me. I want to actually monetize my content. No random post. Every post must lead somewhere. Either growth, authority, or sales. I was direct. And this is how direct and clear you have to be. So I stated this again for those individuals that don't know about it. Position Builder is Haven's brand memory for your account. It stores this information and gives you idea based on all of this information. So once I click back, I go to the idea and go to the idea. So this is the way I start. I love to start from. So instead of guessing what to post, I'm going to just use my ideas. And my ideas are going to be based on real problems for my audience that my audience are actually facing. So you can see here, search for real problems in your niche, aligned with your brand message, offer, and desired audience transformation to discover better topics. This is beautiful. And this is based on everything we put in our position builder. I'll just click on search for real problems. And immediately I click search and it will load up. And we're going to wait patiently for it to load up. This is what Haven helps people do. It doesn't give you generic ideas. It gives you clean load and ideas. And as you can see, it has been generated. So the first one is no clear content strategy for consistent audience growth and authority building. This is the problem that people are having under their niche. Another one is, I'll just look at two, struggling to position personal brand as a top choice in a crowded market. This is another problem that people are having under this user's niche. That is based on what I put in my position builder. These are problems that are actually happening now, like right now, that people are actually facing. And that's what even helps you to do. So if I can just pick on this one, okay, I can pick on this one. I can pick on whichever one I want. Another one here says, unable to convert engaged followers into reliable income streams with effective monetization. These are the issues that people are actually facing that I have focused on that niche. So I'm not going to pick use as topic and automatically it intuits it into this bar. Then next thing I'm going to go for video, then I'm going to go for a promotion because I actually want, or I'll go for sales because I actually want this to lead to sales. Then for my content, right, I'm going to go for a beginner. So this right here, now find common problems related to this topic is trying to let you understand that for this topic you choose, there are specific problems people are facing based on this topic. But this is optional. If you want it, if you don't want it, you can just click on generate. But if I click on generate, you're going to see. And it doesn't just get problems related to this topic. It also takes into consideration other things you've inputted, like the fact that you want it to be a video content, but most importantly, the fact that you want sales to be your main strategy, and the fact that this content is for a beginner person. So I'm just going to click on find problems related to this topic, and I'm going to wait patiently and see what it says, right? This is meant to actually take minutes, but because I'm explaining, it's taking more than 1 minute because it's meant to take less than a minute if I'm actually doing this on my own. So as you can see here, it says, no clear strategy for standing out in a structured market of similar personal brands. Are you saying that? So it gave us various problems focused on this topic, right? It gave us clear problems that people are facing. Sorry about that. So it gave us clear problems that people are actually facing. So if you don't want to pick anyone, it is fine. We could just click on generate. But if you want, you can pick on anyone. Then you see what I'm saying. So I'm just going to click on generate. I'm not going to wait patiently for it to generate. And immediately after we get our ideas, I will go straight to the planner, the content planner, to show you how from ideas you can get structured plan. So as you can see, it always gives us like the ideas when we actually generate it. And that idea will have a hook, it will have concept, and it will have execution. That is, the hook is explaining what the idea is focusing on. That is, everyone is shouting, but your personal brand sounds like white noise. Here's how to become the winning voice people want to hear. That is a hook. And the concept is, the video will expose why most beginners, as you can see, if you remember when we chose our audience, if you remember vividly, we chose our audience, beginners, and you can see it here. So it's going to expose why most beginners fail to position themselves as the top choice. They blend in with generic content and forget to sell their unique value. With the way, teach a simple sales-driven positioning framework that makes you impossible to ignore. It's explaining what this idea is going to be about, and it's also going to tell you how to execute this idea. Start with a quick scheme or a quick example of two brands selling the same thing, one lost in the crowd, while one commanding attention. Review their number one mistake beginners make, copying everyone else instead of owning what makes them unique. Introduce unique sales positioning. Example, define one specific problem you solve better than anyone else. Show a real-world example or case study of someone who nailed their positioning and made sales soar. And the call to action is to encourage viewers to write down their own unique value in comments or DMs for personalized feedback. And that is one idea. We have various ideas. But I'm just going to stick to the first one, because I want the video to be short and I don't want to take so much time. So I'm just going to copy this, and once I copy it, I'll go straight to my planner. And I'm going to show you how you can actually generate a full plan based on just this one idea. So I'm going to go for answer a few questions. And once it opens up, I'm just going to paste in that idea that I copied. And now it has been pasted. I'm going to pick a whole 4 weeks plan. Yes. And I want to click on 3 posts per week. If I want to schedule it myself, I'm going to just click on custom schedule and it opens up what I really want. But if yours is here, you can just pick it. And I'm going to go for multiple platforms. It will not ask for any other additional information, but I don't really want. I want to actually just stick to what Haven gives, right? So I'm going to click on generate. And I'm going to wait patiently for this to generate. Now this is where it gets powerful. I click one idea and turn it into a full content plan. And as you can see, it has been generated. Wow. This is why I really love Haven. It gives you structured content across days. So I'm no longer waking up every day thinking, what do I post? As you can see, I told them I post 3 times a week and I asked for a whole month of plan. As you can see, that's why you see Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if I go down, you will see more. So time is going to tell us when to post in each of this content. And if you can see, it was consistent. 10 a.m., 6 p.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 6 p.m., 9 a.m. And in carousel type, it's going to tell you what type it should be. It should be carousel. But if you have a specific thing you want to do, you can just put it in the additional information. The focus is going to be educational. So we're going to show 2 brands selling the same thing. One invincible, one commanding. So it's also going to bring in the execution here and also give you other things you need. For example, look at this Monday, carousel. Walk through how to identify your unique value. Proposition using quick exercises. Include examples to inspire immediate action and comments. Are you seeing? This is exactly what you need. So for each day, you just need to come here, copy each of these ideas. Once you copy it, you're just going to go and paste it inside your caption. You can generate scripts if you want to do a video. If you want a carousel, you can generate carousels, and that is it. And that is it, a whole month of content created for you, focusing on various things, telling you the exact thing to do. You can see this one for the text post stroke quote post. It's focusing on inspiration. Here it said, share a bold statement. Your personal brand sounds like a white noise because you refuse to own what sets you apart. Challenge followers to claim their unique voice. So in that text post, I will just focus on these things and many more. This is how easy and fast it is to create content using Haven. Another one I like is this Friday. Also text post is also focused on inspiration. As you can see, it's giving us various types. Here it gives us education, here it gives us trust building, it gives us inspiration. Here it gives us education, it gives us storytelling. You can actually tell a story because it makes people actually understand that you go through these things too. As you can see here, it says, we should drop a provocative questions like, what if your biggest competitor is just copycatting you? Are you saying storytelling? Say you should share a real world case story of someone who nailed their unique sales positioning and skyrocketed sales. That's what I'm saying. So it's going to give you everything, and once you take this thing, right, and paste it anywhere, you just want to get your caption, get anything you need. And that is all you need to do. That is all you need to do. And I'm going to just show you one tool I really like. Instead of paying social media managers, instead of going through all the stress you're going to, thinking of, okay, I'm going to post on different platforms, what will I do? I'll start thinking again. You don't need to do any of those things. That is why Haven is here for you. I'm going to go straight to the repurpose tool because I want to show you how powerful this tool is. I'm going to show you how powerful this tool is. I'm going to click on answer a few questions. I'm going to close this panel. And I'm going to just paste in those ideas. If I wanted, I would have gone to captions first, actually, and pasted in my caption. Okay, let's do that quickly. I'm just going to paste in my caption so that you actually see you understand better where I'm coming from. So once I click on create, I go to my caption, then I paste in that idea. I just go on paste, right? So it's the same idea I pasted in. I'm going to go for a video post and I'm going to go for promote the products. That is the goal of the caption. Any call to action, I don't need it. I'm okay with what they give me, right? I'm just going to click on generate. Once I click on generate, I'm going to wait patiently. Once I generate, I'm going to repurpose it. I'm listening how beautiful this caption is. Everyone is shouting, but your personal brand sounds like a white noise. So if you notice, it considers everything you've said. It gives you the right emojis. It gives you the right hashtags. Right? I just want to copy this. I'm going to go straight to the repurpose tool. Because in case we're posting on different platforms, you cannot use the same caption. What you will post on my LinkedIn page is not what you will post on Instagram. It's not what you will post on Threads. It's not what you post on Twitter. And that's why this repurposed content is here. Because this is actually why you pay people for doing all of these things. And you can do it within seconds. So I'm just going to paste in that caption now, and I'm going to click on. And what I've noticed, and what I wanted to let you all know why I came through this route is because I wanted to let you all know that you can click various platforms. If you want 2 platforms, you can click it. I want Thread, for example. I want Twitter. I want LinkedIn. I can pick all of them if I want. And I'm just going to click on generate. And it's going to give me various formats for these platforms that I have chosen. Yes, you heard that. So this means that the same idea can work for different platforms without having to start from scratch. So as you can see, the first one is Thread. And this is the Thread format it gives. Right? It's going to like list them out. It's going to give you everything and just end with a good call to action. Save this if you are done being invisible. Share with someone, stop blending in. It will give you the caption. For Twitter, we all know that Twitter is something that doesn't allow a lot of words. As you can see, it gave us short things. Your personal brand sound like. Are you seeing how this gave us a beautiful format for everything? It gave us one hashtag. Give us one. I asked LinkedIn. LinkedIn always needs to end with question because you always want people input. And that's what it did for us. You end by saying, how are you positioning yourself differently today? As you can see, it gave us formats for 3 different platforms. 3 different platforms. So now let's be honest. People are paying €100, €200, even €300 for every single month for just this thing I did within minutes. And I did it within minutes because I was explaining. But guess what? This platform is just $15. And it doesn't just save your money, it saves your time. It removes that stress and it gives you a system. So it's not that content is hard. You've just been doing it the most expensive way. With your money and with your time. If you're serious today about growing online, you don't need to work harder. You need a clear system. And this is one of the smartest moves you can make right now. So you stop wasting your time and stop wasting your money. And also, if this has helped you, make sure you drop a like, click the thumbs up button and comment. Because that's how this reaches more people who actually need this. So make sure to subscribe to this channel to get more. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.